Hiya, it's me, Kevin, your friendly neighborhood widower, back again. Thursday, January 6th. It's 3:04. I am sitting outside Quinn's school waiting to pick her up. She gets out at 3:15 or 3:20. I don't really know. I'll see. I'm sitting here waiting, and I was reminded of the hell that it's been on the days that I pick her up at school. It's gotten slightly better the last few months, but I think that's more of time moving on and people not remembering, which is fine, and a combination of myself better processing and understanding other people not knowing what to say or do. But we'll vent a little bit here. The amount of stress and anxiety picking her up, I didn't consider the first time I picked her up. So I walk up and there's all the parents there. About 80 to 90% are moms. Very few just dads picking up. That's not a social commentary, by the way. All right, let's not start that shit. And I got a lot of quiet lookovers, a little pointing, a lot of diverting of the eyes so they wouldn't have to talk to me, which is fine. And there was an equal amount of rushing over to come up and basically not say anything. It was more for themselves to maybe feel better, which in some ways I guess I get. When horrible shit happens, right, one of the normal human responses is like, well, fucking thank God that's not me. Right? I mean, you hear somebody's spouse dies, that's awful, and you're thankful that yours is alive. When you hear someone's parent passed away, you're thankful that you have one or both of your parents. Or if you lost your parents, you're immediately empathetic because you know that pain. You've been in those shoes. You don't have to imagine the shit that it is. But a lot of people coming up, like, oh, Kevin, how we've been thinking about you and Quinn. How is everything? And they start to whisper, as though the whisper makes it okay and replaces it. I used to just kind of shrug, like, we're hanging in, day at a time. What can you do? But that was just placating their feelings at the expense of mine. You know what? Being a widow, it sucks. A loss of any kind sucks, right? You're always going to be somebody's child, brother or sister, spouse, friend, lover, acquaintance, some form of connection. I mean, how many of us have been affected by Betty White? We didn't even know Betty White on a personal level. We knew her from the joy and the laughter we saw on TV, but it affected us. But I get the whispers. I stopped accepting that a few months ago. So I'd get the whole, hey, how are you and Quinn? We've been thinking about it. They whisper more and get quieter. And I would just respond, what do you mean? How are we? Say her name. It's okay to say her name. And remember, Quinn has a mom. Her name was Lauren. She was my wife. She's no longer here. It's okay to say that. Avoiding it or whispering it doesn't make it any better. In ways it makes it worse. So that's my lesson to those of you that are not in this unique boat, is the little idea of perspective. Remembering is celebrating. All right, Lauren's not somebody I'm going to forget. Quinn's definitely not going to forget her. We want to be able to celebrate her and to get ourselves in that right mental place to do that. Whispering does not change that. Forced conversation. You didn't give a shit about me until Lauren died. So let's not play games. You never said hi to us in the parking lot beforehand. I don't know, by the way, who the fuck your kid is. I got news for you. That's how much they rank in my life. I don't know you at all. I appreciate the sentiment, but it's for you. It's not for me. So you want to do something for me, that's fine. But don't do it at the expense of my feelings. Because you're going to be uncomfortable when I respond with, what do you mean? And force you to say it and put you in the awkward position. And I'll get away with it, right? Because I'm the widow. So shit's on you. That's my little thing. But yeah, people, those that used to do that don't do that anymore after my response. And some generally do care. And they're like, oh my God, we miss seeing Lauren picking her up. And they talk about it, and that's great. And that is appreciated. And that's very nice. So I'm not shitting on everybody. Just some of you. So yeah, don't be full of shit. Do things because you want to do them, and because they're the right thing to do, and because maybe it's the kind thing to do, not because you feel obligated to. I'm sure it's uncomfortable and not easy for you. But imagine that uncomfort for us. That got kind of dark. I wasn't really pretending, wanting to go that way. But, hey, wrestling show. A lot of fun last night. I realized towards the end of it that I'm pretty old. Got pretty tired at the end. Definitely wiped out. Thank you to my friend Andrew for setting it up and well, not forcing me to go. I wanted to go, but making it happen. Because I'm good about talking about it and not doing it. So that's part of the hopeful shift here for 2022. But that's it. That's Thursday. I got maybe 10 more minutes before I get Quinn. Maybe we'll get a little bonus video with her busting chops today. You never know. That's it. Be kind. Be well.